Today I'm going to be talking about some of the most common bubonic plague symptoms, how someone gets this whole problem, and some ideas to fight it off. Now, before I do begin, down below you'll notice there's a link where I'm giving away a free video-based guide on using dietary supplements and alternative medicine to really improve your whole wellness and health. Now, many historians believe that the bubonic plague was a large reason for the Black Death that really hit Europe, killing 25 million people in the 14th century. I mean, the reality is the real culprit was actually a bacteria known as Yersinia pestis, if I pronounce that right. So what happens is various rodents like rats, mice, squirrels, even prairie dogs actually pick up fleas that have the bacteria, and then when they come into contact with humans, the fleas jump off, get to the humans and bite them, and they transfer the bacteria to them. Now, of course, pets, which we all love, can of course pick up the fleas and then transfer it as well. And lastly, a way someone can get it is through coming into contact with infected animals, fluids, or tissues as well. I know what some of you might be thinking. Well, okay, Kevin, if this huge plague killed all these people in Europe from fleas, that doesn't make a lot of sense. And how to infect so many people? Well, the reality is that if the bacteria makes its way into the lungs, then it's known as it changes, alters. And when someone sneezes or coughs, little droplets of the bacteria can then be transferred to another person. And that's how it spreads so much, and that's how it becomes very deadly. Now, according to the CDC in America, if a person is infected through a rodent, they'll know symptoms within about 2 or 6 days, or 1 to 3 days if it's infected by air. It hits them faster and quicker that way. Now, just like a flu virus, some very common symptoms of this plague would, of course, be maybe some chills or a fever as the body tries to eliminate it, the defense mechanism. Of course, someone's going to be feeling pretty ill, not feeling their best, possibly have headaches or muscle pains. Now, one of the main differences between the flu virus and this plague would be, of course, swelling in the lymph glands. Usually occurs in the groin area, but can also take place underneath the arms and the armpit area, possibly the neck. So in a nutshell, if you see some very unusual bumps coming out of these regions or pain, plus some of the flu-like symptoms, then that's a big indicator of the bubonic plague. Now the great news is the humans have developed antibiotics to really kill off this bacteria. Before antibiotics were created, around 66% of infected people would die from this health problem. And now with antibiotics, it's around 11% with the use of medicine. This means that even with antibiotics, the best medicine, 11% chance you're going to die if you have this. Now, due to the high chance of passing away, if you think you're infected, you definitely should seek some really good professional medical help. Now, apart from modern medicine, one way you can really increase your chance of living through this would, of course, going towards herbal remedies and some alternative medicines. And some great examples of some herbs that can really boost your immune system to fight off bad bacteria would be like, throw some examples, would be like garlic, olive leaf extract, colloidal silver, echinacea, turmeric, black cumin seeds. There's really a whole bunch. And the cool thing about these herbs is, see, with antibiotics, they kill off the good bacteria in your body. That's something you really should be aware of. But with herbal medicine, it doesn't do that. Plus, bacteria are survival machines, so they do kind of build up resistance sometimes to modern medicine because they get used a lot. And that's why using a herbal medicine can sort of like hit the enemy when it's not expecting it, sort of like outflanking them in a military term. So that's just some good points about them. Now, if you're interested in herbal medicine, supplements and whatnot, like I mentioned, I do have this whole free report and video-based guide on shopping for them and using for them. I can give some great ideas and some tips, as well as throw some ideas out there about how to properly do a detox and some funky alternative medicines that are really pretty cool and interesting. And the best part is it's free, so why not check it out? And they can do that, like I mentioned, by simply just clicking on that link right below this video that I did create for you. And of course, as always, I appreciate your time investing into this video, and I appreciate any comments or feedback you may have. Thank you so much, and have a really good rest of your day. I hope this video helped a couple people, and take care. Bye.